In today's digital landscape, it is paramount that organizations protect their IT infrastructure in order to avoid the costly consequences of data breaches. Hi, I'm CyberMo, and in this video, we will examine how you can secure your organization's IT infrastructure. Securing your organization's IT infrastructure is a complex and continuous process, but by following a comprehensive set of steps, you can significantly enhance its security. Today, we'll be covering 18 essential steps that you can take to fortify your organization's digital defenses. The first one is separation of systems to reduce risk. Make sure to keep your critical systems and data apart from one another, which can significantly lower the chances of a security breach. By doing this, you'll be better equipped to handle potential issues and prevent them from escalating into larger scale problems. The second one is conformance with security policies, standards, and guidelines. Develop a solid security policy with clearly defined standards and guidelines to keep your IT infrastructure safeguarded. For example, enforce strict password requirements and multi-factor authentication to protect against unauthorized access. Staying committed to your policy helps maintain a secure digital environment for your organization. Then the third one is managing privileged access. Now what you do is restrict and keep an eye on privileged access to your IT systems, making certain that only the right people can access sensitive information and vital infrastructure elements. For instance, when deploying new software or performing system maintenance, you should grant temporary access only to necessary personnel, and you should closely monitor their activities to prevent unauthorized actions. The fourth point is maintaining data accuracy and integrity. What you should do here is you should make sure you verify that your data input and storage procedures are precise and trustworthy, preserving the integrity of your information. For example, when processing customer orders, validate the entire data and utilize error checking algorithms to catch any discrepancies, ensuring that the stored information is both accurate and reliable. Then the fifth one we have is implementing recovery capabilities like grandfather-father-son approach. When you establish a robust backup and recovery plan like the grandfather-father-son method, it helps you to guarantee a swift system restoration in cases of data loss or security incidents. For instance, if your company falls victim to a ransomware attack, having this layered backup strategy in place allows you to recover your data without succumbing to the attacker demands, minimizing downtime and potential financial losses. Then the sixth one is embracing intrusion monitoring and detection. You see, it's crucial for organizations to make use of real-time intrusion monitoring and detection tools to spot and react to potential threats. Now, let me give you a scenario. If an employee accidentally clicks on a phishing email link, these tools can quickly detect the intrusion attempt and alert your security team, enabling them to take immediate action to mitigate the risk. The seventh point is utilizing baseline controls to secure systems and applications. Organizations should utilize baseline security controls such as firewalls, antivirus software, and security configurations to protect their IT systems and applications. The eighth point is implementing configuration management and change control. Now, how does this work? What organizations should do is they should introduce a well-organized configuration management system to monitor and manage alterations to their IT infrastructure, guaranteeing that all changes comply with their security policy. For example, if a team member wants to update the firewall settings, having a streamlined approval process in place ensures that the proposed changes aligns with the security guidelines and prevents potential misconfigurations that could lead to vulnerabilities. Now to the ninth point, securing security documentation. So how does this mean? It means protecting your organization's security documentation to avoid unauthorized access and misuse of sensitive information. For instance, you can restrict access to confidential documents and enforce proper storage procedures like locked filing cabinets or secure digital storage to keep the documents safe from theft or unauthorized disclosure. 10. Empowering your employees. This simply means educating your team members on the best cybersecurity practices and their role in maintaining a secure IT environment. For example, you can regularly train them on how to recognize and report phishing emails, encourage them to use strong passwords, and show them how to keep their software updated. By empowering your employees with cybersecurity knowledge, they become a valuable asset in protecting your organization's digital assets. 11. Awareness of external threats. Stay up to date with external threats, including new malware, hacking techniques, and emerging vulnerabilities to proactively protect your organization. For instance, subscribe to industry newsletters and attend conferences to keep informed of the latest threats and trends. By staying aware of potential threats, you can take proactive steps to mitigate risks and protect your organization's IT infrastructure. 12. Effective account management. You should regularly review and manage your user accounts to prevent unauthorized access and potential security breaches. For example, when an employee leaves your company, you should immediately disable their accounts to prevent them from accessing your network or data. Regularly monitoring and managing user accounts ensures that only authorized personnel have access to your organization's IT infrastructure, maintaining a secure digital environment. 13. Regular software updates. What you should do here is make sure you keep your software up to date and apply security patches on a regular basis to minimize the risk of exploitation by hackers. For example, you should regularly check for and install updates on all company devices such as laptops and mobile phones to ensure that any newly discovered security vulnerabilities are promptly addressed. By regularly updating your software, you can reduce the likelihood of successful cyber attacks that exploit known vulnerabilities. Then you should have a clear BYOD policy. What is BYOD? BYOD simply means bring your device. If your employees are permitted to use their personal devices in the office, establish a clear bring your own device policy that outlines security requirements and best practices. Now, an instance is you can require employees to install security software on their personal devices, such as antivirus and anti-malware programs, and prohibit the use of public Wi-Fi networks when accessing company data. Number 15. Discontinuing old devices and servers. You see, when you retire outdated hardware and servers from your IT infrastructure, it helps you eliminate potential vulnerabilities. For example, when a device or a server has reached its end of life or is no longer supported by the manufacturer, you need to replace it with newer and more secure model. By discontinuing old devices and servers, you reduce the likelihood of potential security breaches and you ensure that your IT infrastructure remains up to date and secure. Number 16. Protecting sensitive data. You have to safeguard your sensitive data by implementing strong encryption methods that prevent unauthorized access. For example, you should encrypt your company's financial records or customer information by adding an extra layer of security that ensures only authorized individuals can access the data. By using encryption, you can minimize the risk of data breaches and you can protect your organization's critical information from being compromised. 17. Cybersecurity insurance. Consider getting cybersecurity insurance to help minimize potential financial losses in case of a cybersecurity incident. For example, if a data breach occurs and sensitive customer information is stolen, cyber insurance can help cover the cost of damages and legal fees. By having cybersecurity insurance, you can be rest assured that your organization is financially protected in cases of cybersecurity incidents. 18. Managing third-party risks. Evaluate and manage the risks linked with third-party vendors, partners, and suppliers to guarantee that your IT infrastructure remains secure. For instance, before granting access to a third-party vendor, conduct a thorough security assessment to ensure that they meet your organization's security standards. By managing third-party risks, you can prevent potential security breaches that may arise from vulnerabilities in their systems, keeping your organization's digital environment safe and secure. So that's it for today. We've discussed the 18 steps that can help you secure your organization's IT infrastructure, from implementing robust security policies and procedures to managing third-party risks. However, if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about how to implement these steps, don't worry. My organization, Forward Edge Consulting, specializes in helping organizations of all sizes protect their critical infrastructure. Our team of cybersecurity experts can work with you to assess your organization's security postures, identify vulnerabilities, and develop a customized plan to strengthen your security defenses. We offer a range of cybersecurity services, from risk assessment and security audits to incident responses and disaster recovery planning. Our goal is to provide you with peace of mind, knowing that your organization is well protected from cyber threats. So if you are ready to take the next step in securing your organization's IT infrastructure, you'll see a link in the description of this video. You can click on it and take steps to book an appointment with us for consultation. Thanks for watching and stay safe online.